Well, we're getting ready to wrap this one down. Hicks, you got any Thanksgiving plans?
As of right now, no. I mean, it's a plan that I had last year, which would be a bottle of Johnny Walker. Right?
What happened to your chick inviting you over like she does for Jewish holidays?
No, she invited me. I said maybe next year. Next year's the year I'll start hanging out with people. Maybe.
What is why? Because the mom thing still?
I don't know. I feel like I just, sit at home drinking by myself.
Is it the holidays make you sad?
A little bit. It's just weird still, Just weird. It's only been, a year now.
Right.
A year and change.
Well, just try to think of it. This might even make you feel better. You're what, 25 years old?
I'm 27 now.
All right, 27. Maybe this will make you feel better. Jim Morrison was dead when he was your age. So you're really have lived a full life.
It's true. But at least he's getting some of his crimes rescinded down in Florida.
That's right.
I'd like to have some of mine rescinded.
27 is the dangerous age. Janis Joplin, Jimi Hendrix. I think Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, Kurt Cobain, yeah.
I don't know whether Bradley. I think Bradley Noel was 28. I don't know why I always think that you're younger than you are. But I always thought you were doing good. You're doing terrible for 27.
Fall apart.
Yeah, you are. But maybe this will make you feel better.
Okay.
You're not having any relatives to see you do this. Your parents are dead.
Yeah, that's
How
true.
about this? How about if we'd like to end the show with people saying thank you to a year of service to our own Chris Stanley? Because I'd like to say this. Chris Stanley, thank you. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Oh, there's no need. There's no need, Ronnie B.
Let me thank you. You could have, like people who have left this show, Dave, Earl, Fez, you could have walked out, but you stayed. You stayed.
I'm right here, Ronnie B.
I know you are.
Working this fucking board.
I want to go out with our last Thanksgiving break here of people saying thank you to Chris Stanley. 866 Ron Zero Fez, 866 Ron Zero Fez. Bill, I'd like you to say thank you to Chris Stanley.
Thank you, Chris Stanley.
Isn't that nice of you, Bill? See, Bill wants to say thank you.
I guess you're welcome, Bill.
You got anything else for us, Bill?
Well, James Dean was also 27, but
you're out of your goddamn mind. James Dean was 25.
Please don't scream at me, Ron.
Don't ever think that you could call here with James Dean fake trivia and get it by me. It's not going to happen that way.
He's on that picture of people that died.
No, you're wrong. Yeah, it's people who died, and he did die young, but he was 25 years old. He was not 27 years old. Don't sit here at the end of the show when we're doing a Chris Stanley thank you fest and ruin it. I'm sorry you had to hear that, Chris. I'm going to cut it out of the best of.
Good.
Bill, you're on Run Fez.
Big S 2975, my buddy.
What do you got, Bill?
I just want to thank Chris Stanley for all the times that he went to church and pulled for our Phillies.
There you have it. Charlie, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, what's up, boys? Hey, Chris, thank you for all the service you do, man. You make the show great. And, hey, let's hear some more Social Distortion, buddy. Thanks.
Here's Will. Will, thank yous for Chris Stanley.
Yeah, Chris Stanley, thank you for making me realize how much I love Lily.
There you go. So people
You're welcome, cockfuck.
Are easy with that. I'll cut that out of the best stuff, too. But I really want this to go nice. Renee, would you like to do a thank you for Chris Stanley?
Yes, Chris, thank you so much for allowing me to remember that King Ralph was an American and took over the court of England.
Here's Vernon. Thank you. That's just a recent thanks. You had a thank you for Chris Stanley.
Yeah, appreciate it, Pepper Hicks. Way to step up, man.
See, that's nice.
Oh,
these are things that you need to be. What is it, Rustin?
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I want to say thanks to Chris Stanley.
Well, you know what? That's real nice, and every once in a while, I like to see you treat Fez nice. Jim, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, I just want to say thanks to Chris Stanley and tell him that, hey, it could be worse. You could be flying to Florida with a bunch of people that hate you.
Here's Pat. Pat, you wanted to do a thank you, not a Thanksgiving thank you for Chris Stanley.
From one parentless prick to another, Chris, you're the best. Love you. Have a good Thanksgiving, sir.
Now, I want you to think about this, Chris. And yeah, life has given you some rough things, but people out there love you, Pepper. Tiff, you're on Run Fez.
Yeah, Pepper, thanks for another year. Great tunes and a great hacking cough. You're the man, buddy.
All right, here's Robert. Robert, a Thanksgiving thank you for Chris Stanley.
Hey, Pepper, I want to thank you for introducing me to the Trailer Park Boys, buddy. Thanks.
Hell yeah.
Here's Josh. Josh, what would you like to say to Chris?
I'd like to thank him, and also, could he do a Thanksgiving prayer for us?
He's not real good at that. Eric, you're on the Ron and Fez show. What would you like to say to Chris Stanley?
I just wanted to thank him so much for a great, great year and many more that are probably to come. And, don't drink too much of that Johnny Walker. We want to keep you around a little bit more. I'm always praying for you, buddy.
Thanks. Here's Jay. Jay, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Pepper. My parents are dead, too. Thanks.
Okay.
Here's Elias. You're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, I want to thank Chris Stanley, even though he's a degenerate scumbag gambler. He's a second mic instead of the other guy. What's his name again? Fez?
I'd say I don't want to turn this as a negative thing against Fez. But, Chris, I do want this to get into your head. Fez is going to be with his family. I'm going to be with his family. Even a piece of shit like the Draft House Kid, who his family's on the other side of the country, they flew here to be with him in New York. 10 of them.
Yeah. Oh,
So-
posse's got there.
There is love in the world that you are not getting, but I want to point something out to you. These anonymous listeners love you. But here's one that's not so anonymous. It's Rorschach.
Oh.
Rorschach, go ahead.
Hey, I want to thank Chris Stanley for his great taste in music on the show, and I especially love the Jerry Lee Lewis Day.
Well, I like to do a lot of Jerry Lee Lewis, and
Thanks.
if I could bring up something I never hear you do, Chris, I could just ask for.
Sure.
I'd like to have a Little Richard Day, because I don't
Okay.
think a Little Richard gets enough love around here.
Oh, fucking pump that shit.
Well,
then.
thank you, Rorschach. John, what would you like to say to Chris?
Hey, Pepper, I want to say thanks a lot. Don't forget to smoke a joint with that Johnny Walker.
I'll be highin'.
Johnny Bay, what do you got for him?
Hey, I just wanted to say thanks to Paul Stanley. We really appreciate you.
Well, he is the cat or Star Child. I'm not sure which. Tom, what do you got?
Hey, I just want to thank Chris Stanley from the bottom of my heart. I wish him a very happy Thanksgiving. And if you give out that address, brother, I'm going to send you a carton of Marlboro Reds.
I'll put you on hold right here.
That's right. Pick
I'll
up
put-
7, Steve Tyson.
Jim, what do you got?
I just want to say thank you to Chris Stanley for not being Rustin and being the anti-Rustin, and God bless all y'all and Eastside Dave. Peace out.
Lee, what do you got for Chris Stanley for Thanksgiving?
Yes, I'm a representative of GlaxoSmithKline Pharmaceuticals. I just wanted to thank Chris for his continued support. Keep on rocking in a free world. Keep the Punk Friday.
Brad, what do you got?
Hey, I just wanted to call and thank Chris for really stepping up when we lost Fez a few months ago. It's a shame that happened, but thanks, Chris, for doing such a great job and being a big part of this show.
Fez is still here. Rob, you're on the Run of Fez show.
Yeah, look, tell Pepper thank you and for bringing lackluster cynicism to new heights. And I'll be coming across the GW Bridge. I'll throw a carton of cigarettes out if you want to catch him.
He would do it.
Get a raft.
He would do it. JJ, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, I just wanted to thank Chris Stanley for keeping me up on the hipster scene. I can't imagine how uncool I'd be without him.
Not a hipster.
Joey, you're on the Run of Fez show.
Want to thank that Chris Stanley. The more he talks, the less I have to listen to that idiot Fez.
First of all, I don't want this to be an anti-Fez thing, but a pro-Chris Stanley thing. Fez Whatley has love. He has a lot of people back there in Florida who love him. And you know why, Fez, they love you?
Why is that?
You haven't shared the truth with them. So keep that love as long as you can. Rick, you're on Run of Fez.
Buddies.
Yeah.
How are you?
Good.
James Dean was 24.
Thank you very much, my friend.
Much
that
love.
fucking prick calling and saying that James Dean was in the 27 Club. I'd be furious. Dan, you're on the Run of Fez show.
Oh, yeah, I'd like to say a big thank you to Chris Stanley. I loved him in Kiss.
We've already had that joke run. We're running really late here, so let me try to line up as many as we can. And I'll just say, Ryan, Joe, and Brian, what would you all like to say to Chris Stanley?
Pepper,
Thank you, Chris Stanley.
Fez Marie, we lost Virginia.
Thank you, Pepper, for having a mom that was original steampunk. Thank you for your greasy and your ugly bandanas.
Ugly?
You know what? the whole thing about Chris's mom being the original steampunk. A steam pipe actually burst out of the ground. And did it burn your mom or just break her leg?
It fucked her leg up during a steam pipe explosion in New York a few years ago.
And you still have the thing against the city for that,
against
right?
Con Edison, the power company who had the pipe.
How much money are you hoping to get from them?
I have no clue. It's been like 3 years and no fucking progress. I think the lawyer originally said like mid six figures or something.
If you stay alive, they'll make you wait 10 years for it. But when it comes, it'll come in a nice time for you.
Exactly. Time just fucking pissed it all away. Or if I got it now, I'd piss it all away. Maybe if it was a few years from now, I might not.
Yeah, you might wake up a little bit. But the good thing is this gives you an opportunity to piss any money away that you make between here and now.
There you go.
Thursday on Thanksgiving, we'll play our annual Thanksgiving show. That's it for us, guys. See you on Monday. Make sure you listen on Thursday, and then we'll replay it on Friday for the Thanksgiving show. And do yourself a favor. Say a prayer for Pepper Hicks.
Oh.
He's still out there on his own. Chris Stanley. And thank you all to all the people who gave that kid love, the Golden Orphan.
Thank you, everyone.
All right. See you guys Monday.